Voila, it's a Super 73. It's the R Adventure series, but let's get unboxing. Start off with the Milwaukee. Pull these. Get another one over here. And then you just lift. So there's a lot of zip ties. So just be very careful. So little battery here. I'm gonna off. Here. Almost. Find these at the time. You just use this. So just hang them. I'm gonna turn them all the way. I think this color is probably my favorite out of all the ones that I found. Okay, so that came off. I'm hoping that you're still enjoying this video, but this bike is super cool. So when you get your Super 73, they're gonna have a left and a right. So just make sure that you put them right. Whew. Hey guys, I'm back again. It's the next day. So there was a couple things that I learned throughout my whole adventure with unboxing the Super 73. So, little tip, make sure you turn on the battery and then it's gonna continue charging. That's going to start the charging process, which I did not know. I just plugged it in and then it didn't do anything. So I thought that the battery was charging when it wasn't. Second of all, the bike just absolutely did not turn on. I was like, why isn't this not turning on? I looked all over the internet. Well, I'll show you one thing. So one of the cables was actually unplugged down here. That's the reason why it did not turn on. So make sure that all the cables are working and intact and tight, and then you should be fine. Let's get to the first ride.
0.
Follow me.
1. Let's get started. Why did stop to me?
So I'm going about 14 miles an hour right now. There's some nice suspension in the back. Me personally, it makes sense why people would spend a little bit more money on having the rear suspension or the rear shock, because it really does make a big difference. This is the horn. It's pretty loud. I will say this. If you are looking at buying a Super 73, this is probably the model. I guess the whole thing of the whole story is that experience was good. The whole delivery process was absolutely perfect when it comes down to buying a Super 73. The difficult thing was trying to figure out what was going on with my bike. And it was just a super easy fix. But hopefully that helps, and hopefully that helps somebody else that's looking at buying a Super 73 maybe figure that out, because like you cannot find any anyway. And then also another thing too is that when you turn on the battery, the screen is supposed to turn on, and that's just how it's supposed to be. There's no buttons to turn it on. That's the only button, and it's gonna turn on your bike. Well, I'm very happy with it, and I'm super excited. And like I said, I was very skeptical of the whole battery being down here because I was so used to Super 73s having the battery on the top. But in reality, this is probably the best bike and best model that you can get because of the whole seat. It's just super comfortable. Anyways, I hope that helps somebody maybe make that decision. But if there's any questions, feel free to comment down below. But I'll see you next time. I'm gonna continue riding my bike. Peace.